Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, this is going to be Spyro 300%. The run I did earlier in the marathon was 100 egg, which was basically the no boss skips category for this game. This is going to be the most broken category that we have for this game. The goal is to get the end of level egg from every level and then beat the sorceress. First trick we're going to try here is get a proxy to skip the entire level. It's going to be kind of a common theme to go past absolutely everything. Okay, I got neither of those. There we go.
Thank you for rescuing.
And that allows you to skip the chicken cutscene and most of the level. It saves a lot of time. Next level we're going to be going to is Cloud Spires. There's really not a whole lot going on in that level. There's really not a whole lot going on in any of these levels. It's just a bunch of really quick skips. What we're going to be doing here is a momentum conservation jump. You basically just charge, and whenever you stop charging you jump, and that'll carry some of the momentum into your charge, or into your jump from your charge, but it gives you the full neutral jump height. And it allows you to do a spin hover over to where the Sunseeds minigame is. Now we activate the bellows, get another egg. I explained the story of each level like Jeremy did. No, I'm sorry. I'm not that cool. I wish I was. Alright, so now we're gonna do a swim in air. This is called Whirlwind Swim. Do a superfly double jump over the wall, and you swim off that part of the water. The way swim in airs work in this game, whenever your Spyro goes through a plane of water, it puts him in the swimming state, and to come back out of the swimming state, he has to go back up through a plane of water. But since you're out of bounds, there's no plane of water restricting you from going up, so you can keep the swim as long as you want. And this level is very straightforward. There are no tricks to it, you just swim through it. There's a thing you can do on these stairs that people call magic stairs. It allows you to not bonk on your face right there. I was going for a different strategy, but I failed it. Basically, there's a way you can get up those stairs very quickly, but it's pretty precise. Now we're gonna do a wall glide to get on top of Molten Crater. Wall glides just extend the height of your glide, so you can get further. Good, first try. The trick's pretty difficult, but with practice you can get it down very well. Now we're gonna do another proxy. This one's called Boar Proxy. If you do it correctly, it will skip the entire level. There we go. Straight from the beginning to the end, very quickly.
Here, take
So I don't really remember which levels I've done. I'm doing it route differently than I normally do. I'm pretty sure all we have left is Sheila. We're gonna do another swim in air to get into her level, so that we can avoid paying money bags. the reason this homeworld's rooted this way, the levels that you skip into will actually not teleport you to the balloon, but if the last level you go to is either Cloud Spires, Sunny Villa, or Sheila, it will instantly teleport you to the balloon after beating it. So we've rooted the homeworld around that concept. Oh yeah, forgot about this.
Sheila's Alp is a relatively simple level, and a much-needed intermission from constant activity of the run so far. Sheila's asked to lead Billy, Bobby, and Pete to their homes, but honestly Billy and Bobby can fuck off and find their way themselves, because they don't have the end-of-level egg, so I don't care about them.
Yeah, that's pretty much all the explanation you need for this level. I'm just gonna play now.
Thanks for that.
So far we haven't failed any chicks really. Pretty good run. So now we go fight Buzz. Buzz is a very short boss. There's it's pretty common in Spyro games for whenever something isn't on camera, it just doesn't happen. So if you pull Buzz to the side of the level, he will stop charging at you, and that stops his charging attack really early. And then if you don't have the camera on him, then his flame attack doesn't happen. So you can constantly combo him on and off the arena, do the fight in about 40 seconds. Alright, that's a good start. Now I'm in a little bit of danger. If I get hit again, then I will die. And I'll have to start the entire fight over. Now, I'm not sure which route I want to do. There's two routes you can do in this homeworld. One involves bridge swim, and one involves a different swim. And I really haven't decided which one I want to do, but I'm going to have to decide pretty quickly when I make it to this next homeworld. I guess I'll do bridge swim. Bridge swim could go badly.
Okay, Dragon.
Bridge swim could go very badly. Alright, there we go. Basically the way that swim works is whenever you get stuck between the water plane and the top of that bridge, it bounces Spyro up and down a lot. And if you swim during one of those bounces, it will take the swim out from the bridge and into the air, out of bounds.
I have to train hard.
I am on IQ Farian, thanks for noticing.
Sir, I've captured the meal. Sir, the Rhinox have the way.
Yeah, I'm currently playing this on a PlayStation TV. It's quite a bit faster for all the Spyro games, especially Spyro 3, since Spyro 3 is normally run on SDS. That's going to change soon though, because FTS has been allowed. So in that case, Vita will only be a few seconds faster, about 30.
Mission accomplished.
Alright, now we're gonna go to Spooky Swamp. First we're gonna do a bridge out of bounds here. That bridge is going to be used a little bit for runs. Or in this route, I mean. Alright, so this is Croxy that we're gonna go for. If you get it, it will skip the entire level, like I'm going to say a lot. Like that. You just go from the front of the level to the back of the level very quickly.
You are brave, Dragon.
Unfortunately, I didn't get the loneliest glitch. If you have your camera turned the correct direction, Spyro will for some reason spawn on top of that egg while attaching, and he'll flail around and look all special. Alright. Now we go to Bamboo Terrace. Just another bridge out of bounds. All the portals that are not in their frames are stored below the portal, so you can easily access all of them. Alright, now we're gonna go for another proxy. This is Boulder Proxy. It saves about 4 seconds in this category. For some reason, getting stuck in between that boulder and the wall while the boulder is being pushed causes some interesting effects. Also, I died. Okay, now we're gonna try that again. Actually, okay, we're gonna try this strat, I guess. This strat's hard. Okay. Now that I'm done goofing around in this level. The strat that I just went for there involves trying to get a wall glide all the way over to that little spot where the bridge extends from. Unfortunately, the wall glide is extremely difficult.
We would be on. You would. Oh, the emergency.
Shut up, Dak. This is my run. I'll fuck up all I want. Also, my internet is being cool right now, so I'm not sure what the stream's going to do. Wait. Okay, I forgot the route. Never mind, I'm on it. Don't worry, guys. I practiced for this. I didn't spend all my time practicing Firefly or anything. Alright, we're gonna go for a squeeze proxy here. There's a jump you can do off this bridge, but there's also a squeeze proxy that's much easier. I got it one that was too small. And almost fell off the bridge. Alright, that's good.
Oops. Forgot.
That level is very simple. Let's just jump over and flame the rockets. Alright, now we're gonna do Icy Peak, which is probably the worst level to leave for last, but in Bridge Swim, in the Bridge Swim route, it is the fastest level to do last. Has a pretty precise jump. Also, my internet is being really cool right now. Just gonna point that out. You probably can't tell. But we're gonna go for a difficult jump at the very beginning here. It's the front to back for this level. That looks like it might work. So yeah, other than Bamboo Terrace and Bridge Swim, this run is really good right now. My goal of this run is to ruin everyone's childhood. If your childhood isn't ruined, if your childhood is not ruined by this game, by this run, then I'm not doing my job, obviously. Alright, so this is Spike. He's a pretty difficult boss whenever you're trying to go fast. Luckily on any percent he goes into something we call easy mode. If you don't have a certain amount of collectibles or if you die a bunch, the game will throttle its difficulty a little bit. So this boss fight becomes very easy since we don't collect much. There's 3 phases: the rock phase, the red spikes, and the blue spikes. And you're supposed to have 2 of each. Sometimes you can get extra weapons from other cycles. Like I got an extra rock in this one. Yeah, my internet is being amazing. Hopefully it tones down before 117. Now we're on Evening Lake. One thing to note about the version I'm playing on, the out of bounds here is actually slightly quicker, and the spike fight is slightly faster. There's 2 versions of this game, 1.0 and 1.1. 1.0 has a bunch of missing music, but it also has a quicker out of bounds and no cutscene before spike. Overall, I think 1.0 saves a few seconds in this category. That was a skip into Bentley's portal. All the load zones are located directly beneath the portal. The only difference is Bentley's portal is located above some other rooms, so in order to fit it in, they put it way below where his portal actually is, so you can hit it from a glide.
If you use your
This level is fairly simple. The only thing to worry about is seal cycles. Whenever you have these seals on camera, their cycles are constantly changing, but whenever you're not looking at them, they stay still. So if you can keep your camera movement under control, you can make the seals line up in very nice spots. We'll see what happens right here. I'm not sure. Alright. Oh, okay, it didn't work. Anyway, I was gonna do world record proxy right there so I could get world record, but I didn't walk back far enough, and I don't even know if you'd be able to see it on stream right now.
thanks, bro.
Do Yetis look like Bentley IRL? Okay. So now we're going to Frozen Altars, I think, yeah. This level depends on a fairly difficult proxy. It's not a hard proxy, but getting one to the height that I want can be difficult for me sometimes. This will work. The main goal is to get a proxy to go over that left wall and enter this room from the right side out of bounds. But that proxy was sufficient.
Thanks for helping out, Spyro.
Alright, so now we get to the trick that I've been practicing for a while because I really want to get. There's a proxy in Fireworks Factory called Firefly Proxy, and it's probably the biggest proxy in the game other than Helmet Proxy. It saves about 35 seconds if you get it first try, but it's the most precise proxy that we use in the route. So I'm gonna death abuse for this a couple times until I get to about one life. That was a decent first try. Not sure why that happened. Let's see what this Firefly does. Okay, one more attempt. This trick is incredibly hard, so it's not really that surprising that I haven't gotten it. Yeah, 2 close attempts, 1 not even close attempt. If you get that trick, what you do is you jump up to the bridge, to where the bridge is, and you skip this cannon sequence that you have to wait for with Greta.
It looks like you'll have. It looks like the source is on. Hey, look what. If you see handle.
Yeah, now we go to do Lost Fleet. The only trick we're going to be doing in this level is zombie. Basically, if you pause on the frame that you die, you can exit, you can exit the level and keep yourself in a dead state. And while Spyro's in a dead state, he can't change states. So if he starts swimming, such as when he exits Lost Fleet, he can't stop swimming, so you can just swim right out of the surface of the water and get a swim in air.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, my internet sucks right now. Sorry about that. Good, first try zombie. And we're going to use the swim in air to skip into Charmed Ridge. If I didn't get that first try zombie, that could have been very bad, because you need an extra life to death abuse without game overing, and because I death abused on Firefly as many times as I did, I only had one chance to get that.
Spyro.
So now we're going to go for a death abuseless strat in Charmed Ridge. If you get this proxy, you can skip this level, and the end of level cutscene removes your zombie state. So once I flame this cat wizard right here, I will no longer be zombied. But it also doesn't teleport me all the way over here, so I have to charge the rest of the way to talk to this person. And that's Charmed Ridge. Very quick level. Very good. Very well played. I'm gonna get this frog right here so I don't have to do Scorched Sparksless. Alright, so this boss is total RNG. There's nothing consistent about it. What you want is you want red rockets and energy ball attacks. You can either get red or green rockets. Red rockets are infinitely better than green rockets. And you can have one of 4 or 5 attacks. You can get crabs, weasels, buzz, sun seeds, or energy balls. You want energy balls and red rockets, which so far I have gotten red rockets, so that's good, but I have had bad enemy RNG so far. That's the attack that you would want every single time, because whenever he does that attack, you don't have to worry about killing enemies, and you don't have to worry about like his recovery time after doing an attack is much quicker. Overall, that wasn't terrible RNG. Okay, so now we're gonna go do the skip that makes this category possible. The reason we've been able to skip all of the eggs, normally you need 100 eggs to open the final boss door, but a long time ago there was a proxy found where you can get stuck under the Desert Ruins helmet and walk backwards up a wall and then glide into the Sorceress loading zone, effectively skipping 100 eggs. You still pick up about 20 eggs from the end of level people, but none of them are actually required, it's just getting the vehicles to spawn. Oh, that is unfortunate. I have to do the proxy again. Wow, this is really bad luck. This is all my fault, but it's unfortunate that that's happening. There we go. That's the really good proxy that you want. Yeah, so when you're zombied, you can still die from everything, but you can't pause and you can't change states. Also, since this is version 1.0, I get to listen to the terrible Sunrise Spring music during Sorceress. The way this fight works is there's 3 phases. There's tank phase, cannon phase, and UFO phase. Tank phase is supposed to consist of 2 hits, or cannon phase is supposed to consist of 2 hits, tank consists of 4, and UFO of 6. You can get vehicle skips in this fight, but unfortunately it depends on a lot of factors that you can't really control. So you just try to do your best with what you're given. So far this is a pretty decent fight. No vehicle skips, but reasonably quick drops and good execution. Yeah, there we go. Let's spy at 300%. Judging by on stream, that was just barely sub 30. Which is okay. Or no, that's RTA, so that was like a 29:30 or something. Yeah. check the schedule, see what's up next after this. Oh boy. Season of Flame 80% by Zombie Master. So you saw the 100% run by him earlier. Now he's going to do any percent, which is a little less than half of what he did earlier. Actually, it's like a quarter of what he did earlier. It's gonna be a lot quicker. You should definitely check that out.
You're a real comedian sometimes, Bentley.
Yeah, that is the end of this for me. I'm gonna be doing 117 at the end of the stream later. There's gonna be a trifecta of all the 100% categories for the 3 games. 120%, 100%, 117 all in a row. You should definitely catch that.